My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded. We are going to be playing Ascension 10 on the Construct. Alright, come on. What? Why did it change to that? There we go. Let's tap it out immediately. I'm very glad I have two screens so that I can notice that when it happens, rather than just ditch an episode. Alright, there's a path with 4 upgrades. I can mega upgrade 2 cards here on the first floor if I really want to. And I kinda do. I'm gonna take the 100 gold so that I can go to this early shop, pick up a card that might help me define my win strat. And I'm gonna try and stop undervaluing accumulate. It's not time to play that attack mode yet. Defend, now it's attack mode, strike. Ooh, no, that's not good unless I get attack mode in this hand as well as 3 strikes. Damn it! The cultist fight is real difficult as the construct here. Take a lot of damage in this combat. Okay, well, power up. Deal 7 damage, all of your basic strikes and defends. Gain 2 power for this combat. Alright. That's gonna be our mega upgrade then. Guess we're not removing those from the deck then. Oh, don't you dare. There go most of our defense. All right, they gained power, so we're actually good here. Sweet. That's good old Lethal coming up. Isolate. Cycle if there's more than one enemy. Your next attack deals double damage this turn. Your next attack. Your attacks on the upgrade. And then the mega upgrade is your attacks this turn and next turn deal double damage. That seems like a really, really, really efficient way to modify the damage that we're going to be doing with this build. So if I shift into attack mode, I can kill the louse in the front line. It actually saves me 7 HP, whereas I can only save myself that turn otherwise. Hang on, 9, right? So I isolate and then murder. Otherwise, on that turn, I can only save myself 5 HP playing a defend, so it's actually better that way. Chain Strike. Deal 5 damage, then play a random attack from your draw pile on the same target. That's going to be a great way to get my strikes out. I would go to the shop here, but I already have 2 cards that I want to mega upgrade here on the first floor, so I think I actually dodged that shop. But we could pick up a relic with the money pouch. Sweet. Clockwork Souvenir. Start each combat with 1 artifact. That seems incredible here, right? Start each combat with 1 artifact just means that the first attack or defense mode I play each combat is just positive. Okay. That's a pretty potent defense for a turn that only had 1. Okay, I was considering splitting this turn, but I'm not going to. This is the turn that I wait another turn before I split. What do you think I was going to say? Yikes. Yeah, I'm still not splitting with just a normal strike, bud. Yeah, there we go. Chain Strike. Chain Strike's actually bad because there's no cards in my draw pile right now. There's 1 attack in my draw pile, so Chain Strike plays 6, 8. 8 with 4 strength is 12. With the weakness, that's 3 off, so 9. So 6 and 9. That's not great. Steroid potion so that I can just murder 1 target. Save myself some HP. And we'll kill this turn. No need for any of those. Alright, so the Mega Upgrade probably goes on power up first. Mega Upgrade. Yep, removes exhaust exactly as I expected it might. Beautiful. It's really important I play the power up. I only end up with 2 less defense for having decided to play it, so could be a lot worse. Yep. Couldn't get defense that turn for the life of me. Not too pleased about that. Woo! Just managed to kill there. Take my money back. Synchronized tumble scope core. No, thank you. Here we hit the mega upgrade on power up. Preserves insects. Enemy in elite combats have 25% less HP. Neat. But it's not elite combats that are really going to take us down at this rate. Looks like it's going to be normal combats. Oh, this combat is rough. Okay, we're going to need like a really good draw here to actually be able to kill this target in time. That's okay, only if I get like attack mode chain strike this turn. Got him. I'll take my money back. Cycle unless an enemy is weak or vulnerable. Nope. Alright. Gotta mega upgrade the chain strike as well. Ooh, card removal? Yeah, it's probably the best option here. I kind of want to get the defense mode out of the deck. Okay. Then the chain strike is mega upgraded, so it only costs 1. A lot of these combats are real aggressive, though. Like, yikes. Like, yikes, my dude. Are these combats this bad in the base game? Like, this is real harsh. Isolate, chain strike. Well, I'll chain strike before I isolate, because it's not going to kill, and then I'll double defend. The isolate only would have amplified the damage of the chain strike, so I would have done 5 more damage there. Second Essence of Seal is great. So I'm going to stack both of those in the same in this final combat upcoming. Sweet. With both of those stacked, we actually should be able to kill the Hexaghost without resting there. So I effectively just spent a bunch of potions in order to save myself from having to rest so that I could upgrade a card. I keep getting Chain Strike at the bottom of my draw pile, but I do need to thicken up the deck if I want to prevent that from occurring. There we go. Thank you, Chain Strike, for turning up early this time. I don't want to play another attack mode, otherwise my defense starts a cycle. That said, since I'm negating the first downside from Clockwork Souvenir, I am going to want to mega upgrade really soon. So Isolate Chain Strike here is really good. Well, I'm dead this turn if I don't kill, right? Because I have no defense in this hand, unfortunately. So I may as well just go super aggressive. No, none of that's for me. Snack away? It's too high cost. Probably it's probably Sozu. Getting the extra energy is really important here. It's just that Sozu's rough. I don't want to lose the max HP. I'll take those in. Ouch. No more potions for me, I guess. Okay. There's another path that fights no elites. Gets me a bunch of upgrades. So I'm going to want to mega upgrade, as I was trying to say, the attack mode, because the first downside is negated anyway, so I may as well get a much more pronounced upgrade. Chain Strike, please! Please, Chain Strike, what are you doing? Turning up at the bottom of the deck every single time. I didn't put that in a lead-lined bottle. Alright, Chain Strike next hand. Strikes on the bottom of the deck. Hey! Hey! That works perfectly. My Shelled Parasite, and hello to the Essence of Steel that I can't take. Lovely. I'll take a relic, sure. Hey, all these smooth stones started combo with 1 dex. Neat. More than happy to have it. Okay, we need that card upgraded. Mega upgraded, that is. That is to say, the Isolate needs to be mega upgraded. It dealing its extra damage for 2 turns is going to be super potent. Block Potion actually would be really helpful here. Stasis. Stasis could help me get, like, a bunch of power-ups in the deck, but the problem is, how do I play all of those power-ups when I add them to my hand, right? Because they're 2 costs, so I play 2 of them in the same turn, and that doesn't even defend me. Like, I could use it to get a bunch of Chain Strikes in my hand, but the thing is, almost all of the Construct decks that I build, they take a long time to set up, and that's the worst part of them. So, having Stasis that I have to use to exhaust a card, and then next time I draw Stasis, in the next shuffle, I play Stasis in order to get Chain Strikes in hand, and then next shuffle, I can actually use the Chain Strikes to chain onto one another. Bad. That's way too much. Apparition actually does solve a lot of the problems with our setup. Like, it's really good to see those apparitions. They are going to buy me the time that I require to set up for the win that I want. Yeah, I'll take 1 damage here. I have no benefit for taking none at all in this combat, so may as well. Don't really want to cycle my defense at this point, especially because next turn I'm going to start needing them. Chain Strike has never played power up for me, and I want it to desperately. There we go. It finally did! There's another Chain Strike, and it's upgraded by 1 already. So now we will mega upgrade that Chain Strike. Hell yes. Hell yes. Oh, the build is going there. This build has got it going on. Got it going on. I kind of just want to hit on the backliner here. Yeah. The Hex is already negated here, so killing the backliner first is a totally viable thing for me to be doing in this combat. In fact, I'll even shift into attack mode because what? I've got like 1 more apparition in the deck, so I can actually go really aggressive here. Okay. I'll use the apparition. I'll use Chain Strike on the bird because I need to put the bird on the ground right now. Yeah. Because it was about to deal a ridiculous amount of damage to me. Hell, I'll actually just kill the bird. Chain Strike next turn or Power Up next turn. I'd take either or, thank you. That's both of them. So I clearly wasn't... I clearly didn't lay out to the game exactly what I wanted. I wanted one or the other. Those. Let's get the Mega Upgrade on the Isolate. So now it is extending into an extra turn for us. I don't actually have things to upgrade in those spaces yet, so... Lantern started combat with Digital Energy. Oh, yes. So I want another power up in the deck, and then this is probably set to go. So let's have a look at the boss that we have this floor. It's the Clockwork Automaton. So actually, in these two locations, I'm going to want to upgrade Apparitions so that I can hold those in the deck for the right time. In particular, that's going to be important for the sake of preventing the Hyper Beam from dealing a ridiculous amount of damage to me. Chain Strike just played another Chain Strike there, by the way. Which is why they chained. Yeah, it's important I play both Apparitions here. Attack mode, isolate, apparition, strike, strike. I just remembered that the apparitions weren't going to cause me to put Dazed in my deck. Forgot about that for a second there. Oops. And I should have lethal this turn. That'll do it. Nothing needed there. Okay, so the Mega Upgrade can go on attack mode, or I can go for the Apparition. I think the Mega Upgrade on attack mode isn't necessarily the way that I want to go with this, because, like, Mega Upgrading it, I get, what, 2 extra strength? Whereas the Apparitions will keep me alive. Come across a abandoned sword dojo. No living soul can be found anywhere. The hall you see has many praying mats on it, as well as a treasure chest in front of them. Meditate to obtain 5 random strike cards from any character and a perfected strike. Chain Strike? Does that count as a strike card? Oh, I can't gamble on that. I'll take the random common relic, thank you. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you lose HP to combat, draw 3 cards. You decide to open the chest. Inside you can see relics, most of them dusty and broken. You choose the most intact one. It isn't special in any kind, but it is what you got. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good about this run. It could suddenly go south, and I'm very well aware of that. But, for the moment, I'm feeling pretty good. Those chain strikes are really going off, and I really appreciate it. I do want to thicken up the deck, but I only really want to thicken it up with chain strikes is the thing. Cyclip already played this combat, deal 15 damage, apply to weak and vulnerable. Vulnerable is actually a really good pickup for us, but we don't want expensive vulnerable. We want kind of cheap vulnerable. Scope Core would make sense in this deck now. Okie then. So you'll steal a card from my deck. You're almost invariably going to take the Chain Strike. It'd be good if you took Isolate, but you're probably going to take the Chain Strike, let's be real. I need to be able to kill that orb soon. Take that back. Bronze Automaton is attacking next turn. I'll play an extra Apparition here. I've got 2 Apparitions left in my deck. Oh, the other orb is about to take my other Chain Strike. No, it took Isolate. Sweet. You can actually keep that for the moment. Why don't you hold on to that for me, rather? Here's the Hyper Beam turn, and exactly as I'd hoped for, I have Apparition prepared to take it down. time to shift into attack mode. Negative dex means that I'm not going to be picking up my defense anymore. I was hoping that not picking up my defense anymore was going to result in me getting the power up more commonly. Where is my power up? What? What happened to my power up? 10? What? Did anyone see what happened to my power up there? I'm not surviving another attack from this enemy, so I may as well just go 100% in for damage. Because I'm about 100% certain that I put a power up in this deck. What? Siege form. After you play a card, gain 2 strength until the end of the turn. Well, that would be a great way for me to ramp up the damage on my chain strikes. I obviously can't take Pandora's Box. And can't take White Beast Statue. They're both completely precluded. I can't take Pandora's Box because I'm a Chain Strike deck. Chain Strike, sorry, I'm a Power Up deck. And I can't take White Beast Statue because I have Sozu. So it's Black Star. Don't really have a choice there. I think maybe Power Up is bugs. Because it seems to still be exhausting, but it's not in my exhaust pile. I don't know what could even cause that. So there is the possibility that I can dodge all elites this floor. So let's consider the elites this floor, right? There's Reptimancer. Reptimancer, we have no AoE in the deck, but... No, just full stop. We have no AoE in the deck. Our apparitions would help us for the first couple of turns while we ramp up our own damage so that we can single shot kill the summons though. The giant head would probably be the easiest one for us. Nemesis, if I draw badly, could be a bad time. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay. I'm gonna play Power Up. Let's see what happens to it. It went to my discard pile. I still have Power Up. What was happening to my power-ups before? I let the enemy attack me that turn because I get to draw 3 extra as a result. Play a single apparition, save myself a bunch of HP. I don't want to kill the frontliner yet. I need them all to die roughly around the same time. That's a murder right there. Where is my power up? What? How did I cycle? Did I play it? I think I played it. I think Chain Strike played it. Okay. I just don't know where it went last combat. Did I say something? I think I might have made the card mad somehow. I know it's not sentient, but hey. Look, I haven't got a better excuse. Master Core. At the start of each combat, shuffle 3 random cores into your draw pile. Well, there's another power up though, and I can mega upgrade that. Can't turn that down. I have no cards that I want to card remove from this deck, so it's either Meal Ticket or the Master Core right now. Meal Ticket heals me when I get to this shop, and possibly even further on. Heal 15 HP. Yeah, that actually sounds good. All of that's pretty bad. I'm going to lose the max HP. Just to avoid it. Sweet. So I take damage this turn, so I get to extra draw. Siege 4M Apparition there. Okay. It's defend, attack mode, isolate, chain strike, and then next turn we should... Never mind. Sorry, this turn we should have lethal. I misspoke, obviously. Hazard proof, gain 5 block, gain 1 artifact. The mega upgrade on this, which is only 1 away, 3 artifact. 3 artifact in a deck that already has siege form is a great way to keep a ridiculous amount of strength. 2 of them at the same time, I probably die. So I'll dodge that. I think I also actually end up dodging Elite's this floor. Upgrade a card in your deck. Sweet. Meter the bone, if your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal for 12 HP. That's not happening. I can upgrade the power-ups. Now I've got 2 power-ups and 2 chain strikes. This is like a deck that I wanted to build back when I was playing the constructs consistently. So I'm really pleased to see it. It's just... I don't know how well it's going to do, is the thing. We're in A10 and we're on the final floor, so it's doing okay so far. The big damage hump is before this, so we're already in a good position. Siege form still left in the deck, though. Thankfully, I'm intangible this turn, so both of those exploders, by plan, by the way, will die, dealing no damage. I really should have killed the repulsor earlier rather than using my intangible turns to hit the spiker. Is that true? I think it's important that I use my intangible turns to hit the spiker, because the spiker is going to be more difficult to damage later. That should have just been double strike. So the chain strikes are a really clear way for me to play out Flame Court, another chain strike. Can I mega upgrade that before I leave? No, I can only upgrade it once. Still good. I have to fight at least 1 elite. From the position that I'd already let myself into, I have to fight at least 1 elite. I guess I just play all of them then, right? I really wish I could see the cards that Chain Strike was playing as it played it, rather than kind of after the fact, which is what we're currently doing. So I can attack mode, power up, and then Chain Strike, and the Chain Strike will play possibly another Chain Strike, in fact. In fact, it's probably not another Chain Strike, though, because this isn't upgraded, so it'll only play 1 card from the draw pile, so I may consider... No, power up still needs to be played. Power up is still a priority. It's totally fine. Couldn't even be weakened. Perfect. Let's double power up, and now our defense, at the very least, will be incredibly potent if I do need to rely on them. Or I could just chain strike them to death. Pen Nib, every 10th attack you play deals double damage as well as all elemental fan whenever you play 3 attacks in single turn, gain 4 block. Both of those are incredible for us. Accumulate, make a copy of a non-rare card in your draw pile. I can use that to hit chain strike. I can use that to hit power up. Apply 1 week and draw 1 card? Sure. Let's have a quick look, right? Accumulate's mega upgrade is 3 copies. Yeah, okay, so we mega upgrade Accumulate. We don't upgrade the chain strike at all. That's, yeah, it's not great that that's the way that we handle this, but that is the way that we handle this, I think. Sweet. Okay. So here I will accumulate Chain Strike. And it goes back into the draw pile. That's interesting. Not what I expected. Fine with it though. So I want to play my Hazard Proof at the end of a turn after I have my Siege Form out. Unfortunately, next turn I'm drawing 5 cards and I'll have 2 Chain Strikes in the same hand, but I'm not going to have anything worth actually playing. Because those 2 Chain Strikes play themselves. Congratulations. They'll play themselves. 1 second. Chain Strike plays Chain Strike, plays Chain Strike, plays Chain Strike, plays... Hell yeah! Oh, it's going off. It's good. Mega upgrade the Accumulate. That is going to make this Chain Strike go ham. I'm not going to play that strike. The primary reason I'm not going to do it is because the enemy will actually interrupt my attacks. Okay, so we'll accumulate the Chain Strike. Hazard Proof and Apparition or Power Up? Power Up. So get an extra draw this turn. Play and defend. And then these Chain Strikes are actually going to end my turn, I'm pretty sure. Yep. The Time Eater is the absolute worst boss that I could be fighting for this build, but I'd been building it since the very start, so it'd be even worse if I just bailed from it suddenly. But the Time Eater is the absolute worst because it can actually interrupt the Chain Strikes from going off. Maybe that's something Oil ought to have considered. Maybe that's something I should have considered. In fact, it probably is. Just gonna casually defend 3 times here. Let's accumulate Chain Strikes and then... Oh, that's awful. Oh, if I played any more cards that turn, I was going to be completely screwed next turn. Apparition, Siege Form. Siege Form has to go out, otherwise I'm not winning this combat. I should have played attack mode that turn. Thank you for drawing defend. Isolate. Godspeed. Accumulate more Chain Strikes, and that's a death. Hell yes. I needed to play that attack mode so that I could have gotten the trigger of the Time Eater's ability on the turn before I played a single defend into the incoming, what was it, 14 by 3, so 42 damage. Thankfully, we were ultimately fine. The pickup of the accumulate saved me there. There was a comment actually a couple of episodes ago that was saying, hey Rhapsody, I think you underestimate accumulate. I think you were right. Frankly, I think you were right. And thank you very much for that comment, because it's what made me have a second look at it this time, and it is invariably, it is definitely what saved the run. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. That has been the 10th level of Ascension for the Construct. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.